Tens of thousands of Hungarians take to the streets to protest against the government of Viktor Orbán. World leaders pause to remember the 800,000 victims of the Tutsi genocide in Rwanda 30 years ago. Led by Hungarian opposition figure Peter Magyar, this anti-government protest is said to be the largest of its kind in decades. Zoltán Szepehely has more from the capital Budapest.
Magyar Péter betartotta az ígéretét. Nem csak a nemzet főtere, hanem az összes környező utca is dugig megtelt emberekkel, ami viszont különlegesség, hogy nem lehet ellenzéki zászlókat, plakátokat látni, és a felszólalók is nem csak a Fidesz kormányt bírálják, hanem az egész ellenzéki elitet.
Magyar is a former government insider turned critic. He wants to unite people of all political persuasions, disillusioned by Prime Minister Viktor Orbán's governance and the opposition.
Adják vissza a népnek a választás lehetőségét, hogy dönthessen, hogy a korrupt, levitézlet hatalmi elit, vagy az új, megvesztegethetetlen, megzsarolhatatlan erő vezesse hazánkat.
Magyar is planning to start his own party to give Hungarians another choice in leadership in future elections.
Peter Pellegrini wins the Slovakian presidential elections amid division in support for the Ukraine war. The ally of populist Prime Minister Robert Fico received about 54% of votes, with nearly all polling stations counted. Experts express what they think might have made the difference.
I think that what contributed to his final victory was that he was more efficiently in winning the votes of those candidates who did not succeed in the first round, means above all Stefan Harabin, and then also the voters of Hungarian minority in the south of Slovakia.
Pellegrini promised to provide the people of Slovakia with a safer and better quality of life.
Péter Pellegrini győzelme megerősítheti Szlovákia, egyúttal a közép-európai régió oroszbarát politikáját. Robert Fico miniszterelnök pedig szövetségese, az új államfő beavatkozása nélkül folytathatja programját. Magyar Attila, Euronews, Pozsony.
April 7 marks 6 months since Israel's war with Hamas started. Thousands of Israeli troops withdrew from southern Gaza on Saturday after weeks of intense fighting. Israeli media say a single brigade is staying on to guard the corridor where aid passes through to northern parts of the Strip. About 33,000 Palestinians have been killed since the Hamas attack in Israel on October 7, when fighters killed 1,139 people and kidnapped more than 250. Israel's retaliatory operation has since displaced 1.7 million Palestinians. Meanwhile, the Israeli military says it made two basic mistakes when troops killed 7 aid workers in Gaza almost a week ago. They ignored details of the vehicles and thought a passenger was carrying a weapon. Israel says more than 400 Hamas fighters were killed in a Gaza City hospital compound raid last month. Talks to pause the fighting are due to take place in Cairo. World leaders were among the thousands of people at a ceremony in Rwanda's capital, Kigali, marking the 30th anniversary of the genocide of the Tutsi ethnic minority. In addressing the audience, the European Council President admitted responsibility on the part of the international community, accused of closing its eyes to the massacre.
Le devoir de mémoire, c'est avant tout une exigence. C'est l'exigence de se souvenir, c'est l'exigence de ne pas oublier, c'est l'exigence d'apprendre des erreurs pour tenter d'ouvrir un monde empreint davantage de lumière.
French President Emmanuel Macron says France and its Western and African allies could have stopped the massacre but lacked the will. About 800,000 people were killed in 100 days of violence involving Hutu extremists in 1994.